Hey, everybody, are you ready to get mindful? The first time somebody ever talked to me about mindfulness, I kind of rejected it outright. It just felt too woo woo for me as a big corporate leader. And so I just ignored it. But it just kept coming around. If you listen to the World Health Organization, you know that over 80% of people are in a state of stress and overwhelm at work. And many of us, many of the leaders I've been coaching and working with, were feeling just so reactive in the environment. They were not feeling like they were doing their best work. And I was among those people. I remember trying to fall asleep at night, and it would be like all these screens opening up, and I would have to close them one by one of all the tasks and things that needed to happen. I was just unable to really control my mind and my thinking. And I remember somebody shared with me this image, and it just always stuck with me. It was this image of two creatures on a walk, and one of them was mindful and one of them was mindful. You can imagine that the human being on this walk, they're worried about things that have happened or going to happen, and they're not even present and experiencing where they're at. Compared to the dog, who, if you look at what they're seeing, it's really four trees in the sun. It's exactly what's right in front of them. Now, the definition of mindfulness that we use from mindful.org is suggesting that it's a basic human ability for us to be fully present and aware of where we are and what we're doing, and not be overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. But even though that might be a basic human ability that we have, very few of us find ourselves in that state on a regular basis. I can imagine the kind of leader we enjoy working with is not a reactive leader, but a responsive leader. And if this is the pathway to becoming a more responsive, thoughtful person who isn't just flying off the handle, who isn't just reacting in a meeting, but really feeling like this person has a high level of self-awareness, personal presence, and is in control of their behavior, that's the kind of leader all of us want to be a little bit more of. And so to help you do that, on a few different occasions in this journey, we are going to have some mindful moments. We're just going to stop the program and give you a brand new strategy that might help you become a more mindful leader. We know that there's lots of benefits to you doing this. Some of those benefits are to you personally, and some of those benefits are also to your organization if you could become a more mindful leader. I can't tell you the number of companies that are asking us to help them create more creative, innovative, risk-taking organizations, more empathetic organizations. Well, we can't really create cultures like that if we can't create leaders like that. We know that the leaders that do practice mindfulness are realizing real health benefits. And real performance benefits. They're more patient, creative, productive, resilient. They're better, more clear thinkers. Those are all things I think all of us aspire to be as well. And the downside of this is the type of reality that so many of us live in. It's a sense of maybe burnout, stress, anxiety. And it's not just us, it's also impacting our teams and our talent, right? This idea of unwanted turnover and use of sick days and mental health days. What if we could all just become a little bit more mindful? So, are you ready for your first mindful moment? Go ahead and click ahead.